Hello, my name is Rob Evans, and I'm Vermont's School Security Liaison Officer for the Agency of Education and Department of Public Safety. This facilitated dialogue is designed to initiate a conversation about how your school would respond to a bomb threat and to familiarize participants with current school emergency operations plans, policies, and procedures. And please remember the following guidelines throughout this exercise. This is a great opportunity to walk through a scenario together. It's definitely a low-stress, no-fault environment. There are absolutely no right or wrong answers. And please respond to the questions based on current plans, policies, and procedures. I don't know or we don't have that are okay and acceptable answers. Now let's get started with the scenario. The date is January 17th. It's 8:45 in the evening, and you're catching up on some emails and preparing for school the following day. At 9 o'clock in the evening, a member of your faculty calls you at home and asks if you've seen any of the Facebook posts about a bomb threat at your school. After looking at the site for yourself, there appears to be some specific information about a bomb that is to be placed at your school with the intent to go off as students and faculty are arriving at your school the following morning. Please discuss the following questions and do not advance to the next slide until your conversations are complete. A short time later, you receive multiple calls from concerned faculty that other social media feeds, Twitter and Snapchat, are beginning to pick up on this threat. Please discuss the following questions and do not advance to the next slide until your conversations are complete. At 10 o'clock in the evening, the number of calls that you are receiving and the social media traffic about this threat is becoming overwhelming. Law enforcement is telling you that it may take some time to determine the credibility of this threat. Please discuss the following questions and do not advance to the next slide until your conversations are complete. At 11:15 in the evening, law enforcement has still not been able to identify the origin of the threat, but does not feel it is credible. They are advising that they are willing to assist with securing your school during the arrival of students tomorrow if you choose to hold classes. Please discuss the following questions and do not advance to the next slide until your conversations are complete. And just some additional considerations now that you've completed this scenario. What additional training has been identified for school staff to attend that would help you respond to a situation like this? And when was the last time you visited the Vermont School Safety Center's website? What equipment or other resources have been identified that would help you manage an incident like this in the future? And when was the last time you coordinated with local emergency responders to discuss your crisis planning procedures? And as always, please make sure you're familiar with the standard response protocols as designated on this slide. Thanks so much for participating, and please call me if you have any questions.